welcome back to the channel. Today is Tuesday and I am back today with I guess a little bit of an update and share some things a little bit. We got a new year coming up soon and I decided today that I wanted to jump on and leave this video. Hopefully I can get some ideas of things that we want to talk about going into the new year outside of my random vlogs that I do when I do a little bit of traveling. I'll still continue to do that, but I also now want to find out what topics you want me to delve into, talk about, discuss. I know one of the top topics is going to be relationships. That's like just that and menopause. A lot of women always send me emails and want to talk about that. But outside those two, what are some other things that we should address going into the new year? I want this to be an epic year. I want 2022 to be a year where we do a lot of personal growth and, you know, dealing with us, working on us, being better, being more improved for the year because of just everything that we have experienced in the last 2 years. I just think it's time for us to really be better and to really become serious about our lives when it deals with our health, mind, body, and spirit. I think it's important to do that, and so I want to go a little harder this upcoming year. I want to do some things that I haven't done. I actually going to incorporate a few things new on Self Love TV, but I also want to bring some of those things over here, like meditation and maybe a little bit more of self-care, you know, health-wise, showing you a little bit more of my workout routines, how I maintain my weight, because that's all it is for me right now. It's not I'm not trying to gain weight or lose weight. I just want to maintain it and keep it as tight and toned as I can. So maybe I can bring some videos on that. Maybe that'd be of some interest. But yeah, get some ideas of that. I'm also going to be incorporating hauls, some thrifting hauls into my channel. I've been watching a lot of thrift hauls, guys. I don't know, I got interested in there because of a couple ladies that I am following. I first started watching Sandy of Sister Cousins Lifestyle, and she does a lot of thrifty hauls where she goes to all of these discount stores and catch these great finds, and she brings it to us. And also Benny TV, who has been going through a lot of thrift stores and online stores. So I got curious because they find some great quality things for a discount, and I'm pretty frugal these days. It's not about spending money for me. I'm trying to actually be debt free. I gave myself 5 years to be debt free, got 4 years left. So I don't want to spend a lot of money just on necessities. Perhaps, you know, that's my main thing. Even when I travel, I'm very mindful of what I'm doing. I'm not doing a bunch of shopping when I'm traveling. Basically just the routine things, eating, accommodations, you know, sleeping accommodations, you know, the necessities when you're traveling, gas, whatever, if you're driving, whatever. But because I thought about it, I said I got plenty of clothes, plenty of shoes. I really don't need to be spending high dollars. So if I find something, it's going to be something that is affordable. So I probably won't be adding those types of things to videos anymore. I just do a video for thrifting. And I actually have ordered from one of the stores. I saw one of the ladies on here shop at, I think it was a Benny TV thread up. So I went online, I got me some jackets because I really need some jackets for the fall and winter. And I've been wanting some jean jackets, so I got me a couple jackets and a coat-like jacket. So I'm going to bring that in a separate video and start my little journey of thrifting. So I'm really excited about that. Really excited about that. So yeah, so you ladies tell me what you want to see and talk about. And oh yeah, I had promised you guys a live once a month. We didn't get an opportunity to do it in November. November was just kind of crazy for me. So I'm going to try to schedule it maybe the second week of December. So I'll make sure you check your community tab page, that community page where I do the updates about upcoming things or inspiration or just sending out some motivation for the day. Make sure you have your notifications on so you can see that, and I'll let you guys know when I will be going live. And this time I'm going to do it on a Saturday evening versus in the morning. I think I did it early, so it basically will probably be after 2 o'clock when I do it this time. So yeah, just be looking for that. And before I go, I wanted to share something that I saw today, and it was very inspiring, so I want to share it with you guys. Let me see if I can find it, because I saved it in my phone. All right, everybody, I'm back. I had to find my notes, and that is one reason why we need this video today. So today, y'all know you saw the title. We're going to talk about 6 ways to keep our mind healthy. 6 ways to keep our mind healthy. We're going to need it going into 2022. We've always needed it, but we're just living in some different times, ladies. We have to be just, we have to be aware of that. We have to just come to terms with it. We're living in some different times. So it's going to be important that we step up our game as far as our health is concerned this year. And it's just not, the way we look, because we can look cute all day long and be just as unhealthy on the inside. So we're going to work on that. We're going to work on coming from the inside going out. So that is one of the things, that's one of my goals for 2022. It's always been something that I had priority with, but I be on and off, hit or miss. So I made a commitment that, and I'm not making a New Year's resolution. That's why I'm doing this now, just having this conversation now, just in light of everything that's happening. Every few months, there's something else they're coming out with. Something else is coming out with, and see, even though our mind want to reject it and say, oh, this is not happening, all of this is political, but just in case, we need to make sure we're okay. So 6 ways that we're going to keep our minds healthy, and that's going to be making sure this brain is healthy. We need to make sure the brain is healthy. One of the things, I'm going to give you 6 ways, but the first one I'm going to give you is making sure that we eat foods for the brain. 3 foods that we can eat for the brain. One is berries. If you love blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, grapes, there's all types of berries out there. Berries are really, really good for the brain. So let's make sure that we are eating more berries, incorporating that. You can make them in smoothies. You can put them in your salads. You can just eat them, without anything. I love berries. Cranberries is another one. Let's just make sure that we're trying to, when we shop, that we are reaching for some things that's going to be good for us. The second thing that we should be doing is eating fish. Now, we know fish is good with the omega-3s and all of that. It is so important that we take in that good meat, get that good fat. So let's make sure that we're doing that. Fish is very, very good for the brain. Make sure we're eating more fish this year coming up. And the third thing is leafy green vegetables. I can't stress that enough. We already know that green vegetables are really good for the digestive system. It's just good for you, period. But definitely these are 3 brain foods. So make sure that's number 1, that we are eating healthier. So let's make sure we're eating more foods that are going to be great for our brain. Number 2 on this list of 6 ways that we can be healthier with our minds is going to be making sure that we take care of the overall body. It's because we can't just say, let me eat these foods for the brain without taking care of the other things that we got going on to carry around this brain. Let's make sure that we are managing our overall health. And I'm not going to sit up here and give you all of these different exercises to do, because I learned last year when I had a personal trainer that women often are doing exercises that does nothing for us, the way that we do our sit-ups, and that could be in another video. I'm not going to talk about that tonight, but I found out that the sit-ups that I was doing, just coming up off the floor, was not doing very much for me. So you got to know your body and what your body requires and the exercises that you need for you. But one thing that I can tell you is that if you're making sure you stay flexible by doing some stretches in the morning, get up and just loosen that body up, move your joints around, get on the floor, roll your body from side to side. It's important. Pull your knees up, bend over, touch your toes, do a couple squats, make sure you're stretching that back out. It's important that you keep these joints loose and flexible. When you don't stretch, you are prone to letting arthritis set into these bones, especially my middle-aged women, you late 40s, over 50, on up. You know that time isn't on our side, so we need to make sure that we try to stay as flexible as possible. So make sure you do that. and also walking. If you can't do nothing but those two things, get out there and pick up the pace a little bit, get your heart rate going a little bit. That's good cardio for you. Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply when you're out there. Breathe and inhale and exhale, and make sure that you are doing that. Make sure you're getting that oxygen. Make sure you're expanding those lungs. So let's make sure we're doing that in 2022. So not only are we going to be eating healthy, we're going to make sure that we take care of this physical body. And going on into that, let's make sure we're getting plenty of sleep. That restorative health. Making sure that you lay down at appropriate time. I know a lot of us got crazy schedules, but we need to make sure we try to get some good rest. I did start doing that better this year, actually started last year with the pandemic, because I was stressing and worried about everything all the time. And not so much, I'm going to say worrying, but just being concerned about things, people, family. So I was just like, let me lay down. So I started laying down earlier, and I've gotten in a habit now that I don't stay up to midnight and 1 o'clock. I'm laying down about 10 and getting up at 6. So yeah, let's make sure that we're doing that restorative health by making sure this body is getting plenty of rest. We need it. What else is it? Let me see. Let me go to my list. Number 3 is play some brain games. Brains that stimulate your mind. You can do stuff like chess and checkers, card games, crossword puzzles, things that create you, make sure that you're thinking, that challenge you, word games. I like that. Crossword puzzles, what's the other one? Tic-tac-toe. Things that's going to challenge you so that you have to think. Do some reading. That is definitely brain exercising. We often watch TV. We're looking at movies. Open a book up. Get you a magazine, one of your favorite magazines. Go online, if you got a Kindle or one of those readers, digital readers. Let's make sure we're reading more. Read your Bible. Make sure we're reading in 2022. We want to keep this brain active. So that's really important, to play some brain games. So that is 1, 2, 3. That was 4. 5 is to stay active. And by meaning stay active, it's not just about the exercise, but do something. What is a hobby that you like to do? Do you bowl? Do you roller skate? Do you play tennis? Do you play badminton? This past summer, I had the opportunity to play badminton. I was very, very good at badminton, and realized that I still got some skills, y'all. I still got some skills, so I played a lot of badminton. So I had a lot of activity this past summer, and it definitely contributes to me feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling youthful. So let's make sure we can, and I'm talking to women who are physically able to do that, because I know some of us may have handicaps and things like that, but make sure that whatever it is in your ability to do it, whatever it is that you can do that's designed for you and where you are in your life, because I can't predict or say where everybody is or how you're feeling or what you're capable of doing. So whatever that is for you, let me just check, make sure I say that. Let's make sure we try to stay as active as possible. So that's number 5. And number 6 is to reduce and manage stress. That's one of the things that, oh my gosh, all of us could probably use some change in, because every day we see something different. Every day we're being challenged with this political stuff. And so we have to make sure we manage the stress, not only from stuff that's happening in society, but our jobs. Make sure we're doing that. Pull back from some of the news streams. Watch it in moderation. Watch the people you hang out with. Try to critique that little situation. Sometimes we can't because it's family. But if at all possible, make sure you're surrounding yourself with people that are, going to try to inspire you, keep you motivated, keep you encouraged. That's not going to say that you're not going to have some down times where you're feeling low, but do some things, some self-care things when you feel that way to try to bring your spirits up. That's what I do. I go in and out of, I battle in and out with anxiety, post-traumatic stress syndrome. I go through that because of stuff that happened to me in 2020, but I balance it. That's what it's all about. It's about balancing. And when I realize that I'm going through some things, I don't sit in it. I get up, I move, I do something. I make sure that I'm trying my best to come out of it. So these are going to be some important things that we need to do as mature women. Smile as much as you can. Do things that make you happy. Find your comfort zone. One thing that I read something today, I was watching a video today, and I'm gonna actually, when I shout out another channel, I'm gonna shout out this lady's channel. She has a van life, and she travels around in her van with her dog and lives off the land. It's just inspiring. But one of the things she said that will help you with your mind and feeling happy and finding peace is to unclutter your space, which that's something I need to do. I got too much stuff. If you have a lot of things cluttered, in your home, cleaning your space can actually help you feel better. Your car, if your car is junky, got stuff everywhere, cleaning your car, cleaning your house, picking up after yourself and making your space feel comfortable and serene when you come home, peaceful. You don't have clothes everywhere, dishes in the sink, things you just need to do as much as possible. We just need to think of things that we can do to help us be better in our space. So that's all I wanted to share today. Hope you all are having a wonderful day today. I want to do some really great motivational content as a life coach to try to help us to be better in our space and our walk. I want it to be catered to everybody because we're all at different places, different levels, different walks of life. So I want it to be as simple. I try to come with you guys as simple as possible, things that we can do, everybody could do. Not something unattainable because you need a lot of cash to do it, but simple things that we could do to try to make our lives better in the space that we're in going into this new season, this new chapter of life, guys. It's going to be so important to be healthy, mind, body, and spirit. So that is all. Drop in the comments. Let me know your ideas, your thoughts of content you want me to talk about going into the new year. If at all possible, I appreciate it. If you don't want to leave a comment, you're welcome to send me an email. A lot of ladies do send me emails that don't want everybody reading their messages, so you're welcome to do that. That's in the description bar. I always leave my contact information there and other links to things where you can find me or contact me. So thank you all for watching this video tonight. Thank you to the new subscribers. I've had a few. My channel is growing. I'm so happy. I'm still trying to reach 5,000 subscribers. You guys help me reach 5,000 subscribers by sharing my content, showing up, liking the videos so that they will trend. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. And to all my ride or die sisters, y'all are my friends. Y'all are my inspiration, my encouragement. Y'all, main reason why I come back week after week after week, because you keep me inspired to send out inspiration. So thank you all for coming through, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, always peace, love, kisses and hugs, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you look out for the community tab to make sure you catch that live. I want to see a lot of you ladies in this one. All right, take care.